Welcome back everyone, I'm the Dior and this is Monster Hunter World. Okay, so I beat up Legiana a bunch of times, got the quest, that little timed quest completed, and managed to get a few more Monster Bone Pluses and some other materials, and I've completed the majority of my armor sets. The only armor sets I don't have completed right now are the Death Stench, the Ingot set, and the Diablos and Rathlos sets, mainly because I'm missing Monster Bone Pluses for majority of them. Death Stench, of course, will require Sinister Cloth, which I don't really have much control over. And then Rathlos, I need a Rathlos plate for, which unfortunately right now there wasn't a Rathlos available to fight, so I might as well just progress at this point. I did find some rare, like, I guess, like, what do you call them, fossils and other things out in the expeditions, which unlocked a few more new food items. I also finished the other fishing quest I didn't have done, which oddly enough, the fishing quest stated that this fish couldn't be found where he's at, but it was found where he's at. So I don't know why, but I fished where he was at, and I was able to get the fish. Anyway, that's pretty much it for that. A few things I noted or noticed while I was kind of setting up gear sets. Your weapons have a cap. I think this was mentioned somewhere before, but we never ran into it before. Your element or your element or status effect on your weapon it has a cap. So, for example, the other Wyvern blade I have. The Wyvern Blade Fall has 150 fire element as its base, and it caps out at 200. Like if you try to go above 200 with this weapon, it'll just show an orange number, which represents that you're being capped. So kind of sucks that it caps it, but at the same time it means I can focus my equipment slots towards other effects. So I did exactly that. Anyway, right now I'm wearing the dragon slaying set right now. I think I haven't done anything different with it. I did change one thing. I changed the greaves to the Ordogoron greaves, which gets you quick sheath. So I don't no longer have handicraft. Instead, I have maxed out quick sheath, so I can sheath my weapon rather quickly. Besides that, it's just mostly just focus, quick draw, and other nonsense. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to continue the main quest. Like I said, I don't have everything, but I have majority of the stuff so far. So let's go to the research base. I also finished all of Ren's equipment, all of it. She has all the weapons and armor she can get right now, and so she's dressed up like a devil right now. Because it's adorable! Look at that! Alright. Where are we going anyway? We're going up here.
Now is the time.
Are you ready to descend into the depths of the Rotten Vale? Sure. First, we'll see if we can spot Zor Magdaros' trail from the air. If we find anything promising, we'll look for a safe place to drop you two off. Well then, off we go. I know I've been using the longsword a lot. I'll try to switch it up eventually. It's been kind of old faithful at this point.
It's breathtaking. Raffinos. They look so free. So, what's the bottom of the veil like?
I could not say. Though we have learned much, what we have are mere facts, and not a single clue to what truth they add up to.
We know Zora Magdaros is heading there, but why?
The world is full of mysteries to consume us.
Yeah, and delicious mysteries to consume. Hey, I think I found something.
Let's set her down. Or not. As I thought. We have disturbed its hunting grounds. We should regroup.
I guess that explains why Legiana is not too difficult, because literally it was supposed to be our next encounter. So much for making it down. That loathsome monster is known as a Legiana. It rules over all other monsters in these skies. So long as it's out there hunting, we won't be able to reach the base of the Rotten Vale. Oh, I had almost forgotten that you're a hunter. I suppose it wouldn't be too much trouble to ask you to hunt the Legiana before we get knocked out of the sky again. Alright. Well, before we do that... we need to switch our gear. Alright. So this set is 100% poison. Completely maxed out poison attack with some handicraft, quick draw, and some quick sheath. And I'll switch my Paliko's equipment. Let's go ahead and use the Kitty of the Value Rod, just to give it some paralysis. Okay,
Hey, partner.
that was a Legiana. You remember it from before, right? It's the same monster that knocked us into the Vale. And the same monster responsible for downing the 3rd Fleet ship all those years ago. Unless we take it down, we'll never get the research base down to the base of the Rotten Vale.
Slow and careful.
And I just hate the word never, don't you? Come on, let's take out that Legiana. Alright, looks like we're good on that front. Same stuff in there. Alright. So this is a 5-star. You already know how I feel about intolerable creatures. Sorry, how I feel about the intolerable creature. As long as it controls the skies in the Highlands, we'll never be able to make our descent. Do take care of it, won't you? Should be pretty much a non-issue. Alright, before we head out, don't really need all of it. Oh, actually I forgot an item. We need Tranks. I could just slay it, but I'd rather capture it, simply because capturing it gets me more opportunities to get monster bone pluses, and I need as many of those as I can get.
Hey, partner.
Oh, sorry. Alright, and we'll eat when we get there.
We need to clear the way so we can fly down to the base of the Rotten Vale. The airship will get knocked out of the sky if we don't do something about that monster.
You don't say. We'll take the meat platter. I'd rather have a maxed out attack. Okay. Alright, what do we got in here? Easy flash pods. And a poison knife. Alright, well that's a lot more than I expected. Let's go ahead and equip the easy flash pod. Eat some of that. Pop a demon drug. This is overkill, but I'm okay with it. Also, I think I picked the completely wrong camp to start in. That's okay. We'll just run there, it's fine. Yeah, the other camp puts you a lot closer. But this does give me an opportunity to grab some honey. Can always use more of it. That is the wrong direction. I'm actually low on warped bones right now, but I don't think this place actually has warped bones. I think that's only in the Vale. I've had no luck getting some recently. Also, we always need Dragonite ore at this point, so do some of this. Oh, since this thing, the Legiana does ice, I did get inflicted with, or afflicted with Ice Blight. What that does is while you're affected with Ice Blight, you consume your stamina at double the rate. So your dodges cost twice as much, and when you run, your stamina depletes even faster. Should be a Legiana, right? Yep, there it is. Alright, it's on its way. Unfortunately, I didn't get the immediate jump attack off. Why didn't that fire? Thank you. Amazed that it was able to do that while blind. Yeah, get over here. Jeez, big cheater. Actually, I wasn't close enough for the cat people to help. That's okay. Caught in that. So yeah, I'm currently inflicted with Ice Blight. Not that big of a deal, to be honest, because I don't really use that much stamina except when running. Alright, that stung a little bit. Oh, well, didn't mean to fire that twice, but okay. Now he's paralyzed. By the way, if you step on the ice, you will be afflicted with Ice Blight. Alright, wasted a flash pod, but that's fine. Actually, let's use the knives. Since I have them, and they're free. Alright, poisoned. Now use flash pods. I put up too, thanks. Like every time I do the command to like, hey, bring out a, bring out a wasp, she always follows up with another one when I only need one. Which is a little unfortunate. Oop. Walked right into that. Alright, fine. Oh, now you go down. Go figure. Alright. E for paralysis. Sorry, I was trying to get away because of the freaking flash. Alright, off you go. Which way are you going? PP time. Alright. Pretty sure the Legiana is heading all the way back to the nest, which is all the way at the top of the mountain. So all I should have to do is do a shock trap, then follow it with a trank, and that should end it. Even if it takes me forever to get up there. There's a faster route to get up to the top, but you have to use the wingsuit, I think. Which, unfortunately, I'll probably never use. I have enough trouble controlling my jumps to begin with. Pretty sure if I use it, I'll be more falling with style than actually flying. There you are. Should be pretty easy enough to do this.
Alright! Now we can get to the base of the Rotten Veil. Come on, let's head back to the research base.
Give me much time to loot, but that's okay. Alright, 4 Monster Bone pluses. That's amazing. I will take that. And I'm Hunter rank 9 now. New Safari locales now available. A new cutscene's been added. New upgrade levels now available for armor. Can now go even further beyond.
How incredible!
You truly are impressive. Now our airship will make its descent into the lower depths of the Rotten Veil. Just say the word when you're ready.
Alright, the time has come. Let's head down to the bottom of the veil.
But first... you drop by Astera. For a number of reasons. Oh geez, there's actually things around here. Okie dokie.
Hey.
Alright, yeah, you've told me all that before. Fertilize. Gotta keep that up. Elder Melder. Hunter, how have you been? As you can see, I decided to move to Astera. From now on, I'll be conducting my research here. You'll come by to see me often, won't you? My specialty is melding, a technique developed by the first Wyverians. It allows us to change one type of matter into another. Do you have any items you're willing to part with? I'll turn them into something more useful. Or I'm not the Elder Melder. So, what can I meld for you? At the Elder Melder, items can be converted into points, which can be used to create powerful consumables and bowgun ammunition. While conventional crafting requires specific ingredients, the Elder Melder offers a great degree of freedom. Items marked with a bonus marker will yield 1.5 times the normal amount of points. More features are available at the Elder Melder as you progress in the game. So, alright, so we can actually, like, I guess make shit here using science points. Or at least, well, sorry, we need melding points as well. We need melding points for this. Alright, so there's some interesting things. You can actually craft specific ingredients with this, which is probably the more useful thing. Granted, I think some of this is probably because we have some of those, I guess, recipe papers or whatever we collected earlier. Yeah, they're kind of interesting. So I mean, I could literally make max potions out of monster bone S's, which I have 464 of, if I really wanted to. Not too shabby. Oh, you can actually use research point or melding points, it looks like. Okay, so yeah, these are what these are for. So Wyvern, the first Wyvernian prints we've been collecting are worth 100 points by themselves. Oh, I see. So you can only use certain ingredients for certain items. So I couldn't use small bones on a flash pod, but I can do it for a max potion. Okay. Well, I won't worry about that right now. But it's good to at least, I mean, at least at the very, I can get like plates later on, which is kind of good. Okay, yeah, I see it. So yeah, you can see that these specifically require the prints that we picked up earlier. So, good to know. Alright. Oh yeah, you can talk to that pig and pet it and rename it and like change its outfit or whatever nonsense. Anyway, let's go all the way up to here and... Let me guess, you're too busy eating. I'm not gonna read it because it's literally the same thing as before. I need a Shamus hide. That's all I need. Okay, anything else of note? Let's take a look at the map. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Actually, there is one other thing we can check while we're here. This is it. Next stop, bottom of the Rotten Vale. Once we get down there, it's noses to the ground so we can pick up on that trail we lost. Alright, still can't do the scrapping with the Shamos. But I do have access to Legiana Special Arena as well as a the Special Arena for a Legiana. The new challenger, Legiana the Slipstream Striker, the Winged Leader. Remember, you can't spell flight without fight. Think you can go toe-to-toe, toe-to-claw with this heavy hitter? I'll do this off-screen. You guys see me fought a Legiana twice already, and it's literally trivial. I mean, I could try using it with different weapons, but it's not a hard thing to fight, so I'll probably just leave it alone. Admiral doesn't return often, but when he does... Okay, we've heard all this before. Why am I even over here? You don't need to do any of this. Okay, we need to turn in the quest we picked up from the Fiver. And then after that, it's pretty much just go down into the Vale. Alright, the ingredients have been added. Everything else seems to be good to go.